this week's BlizzPro Weekly, World of Warcraft racial trait changes are released, earn a 50% XP bonus in Diablo 3, Heroes of the Storm Tech Alpha is coming, and as Hearthstone is coming closer to the end of its beta, what could possibly go wrong now? Hey guys, welcome to the newest BlizzPro Weekly. I know you missed me again. We had an off week again, but here's the deal, all right? We're gonna fix this. How? We have a new writer starting this week. That's right. Liz from our BlizzPro TV show, The Spotlight, has taken over writing duties. So, somebody else for me to make fun of. But don't worry, I'll still make fun of JR too. I am an equal opportunist. Now, let's talk World of Warcraft.
Here's the beef.
So community manager Bashiok released the details of the racial trait changes that were mentioned in the most recent developer water cooler. Bashiok said, now I'm quoting here, that in order to keep racials more in line with one another, we've decided to bring down a couple of high outliers, then establish a fair baseline and bring the other racials up to that. However, there are no current plans to change Pandaren or Worgen racials. Some changes talked about are the following. Ready for this? Okay. Blood Elf Arcane Torrent ability that restores 20 runic power for Death Knights, up from currently 15. 1 holy power for Paladins, or 3% of mana for the Mage, Priest, and Warlock, which is up from 2%. Other aspects of the ability will remain unchanged. For Gnomes, the Short Blade specialization has been replaced with Nimble Fingers, which is a new racial passive ability that increases haste by 1%. Taurens will have a new passive ability called Brawn, which increases critical strike bonus damage and healing down by 2%. For the human spirit no longer increases spirit by 3%, but instead increases 2 secondary stats by an amount scaling with character level. Yes, you can choose the secondary stats. No, it has not been implemented, which means it's still part of the internal build undergoing testing and not yet available to players. Now, to see all of the changes, check out the link right there in the show notes. Now, if you know someone or you are thinking about picking up the Mist of Pandaria Deluxe Digital Edition, you'd better hurry. Blizzard announced that they are archiving the Digital Deluxe in about a week, no sooner than March 10th. So if you own the Standard Edition, you want to upgrade, head over to your account management page now. It might not come back in the future, or it might come back in the future, but it's not known if or when it will at this time. All right, Demon Hunters out there, let's talk Diablo.
Stay a while and listen.
So the big news that I'm sure everybody's already been capitalizing on right now, Blizzard announced that through March 24th, all PC and Mac players will gain an additional 50% bonus XP from all sources. This is not a flat rate. I repeat, this is not a flat rate. This is a 50% XP on top of other XP bonuses. Crazy, right? Now this is intended to aid your heroes with the new Paragon leveling system, which went live in patch 2.0.1. Now remember, the new Paragon leveling system not only allows all of your characters to share and contribute toward a single account-wide Paragon level, but it also grants bonus ability points with each Paragon level attained. Now these ability points can be discretely assigned to your character's stats. Combine all of this with the new clans and communities, and you and your frenemies can level like never before. Frenemies. Yeah, I think we got a girl writing now. Anyway, but they're trying to get you all leveled up and powered up, ready for Reaper of Souls. Now, you may have also seen that Blizzard and DeviantArt are sponsoring a Reaper of Souls fan art contest. All rules can be found on the BlizzPro article linked in the show notes below. Now, they're calling for original artwork showing a central figure or figures from one of the 6 classes of the Heroes of Sanctuary or Malthael, preparing for the coming conflict. You could win up to $5 grand and a trip to Blizzard headquarters to meet the artists and developers of Diablo 3. But time is running short, so get your submissions in by March 13th. Now, March also seems to be the deadline for Blizzard when it comes to, all things Diablo. Another date to keep on your calendar is March 18th. That, of course, is the date the real money auction house closes its doors. Thank Tyrael. Heroes of the Storm. The tech alpha is a go. Soon. A very small pool of players will be granted access to start the testing process for Heroes of the Storm very soon. Alpha access will be limited to US players only to start with, as well as an addition of a select group of international journalists and community contributors. Once the invites go out, testers will not be under NDA. They will be free to post, blog, stream, shoutcast to their heart's contents. So of course that means if we get one, we're going to be all up in that on Twitch TV and stuff, and you'll be able to see it. No invites have gone out at this time. To get in, do not surround yourself with lit candles and shout Tech Alpha into the mirror 3 times. They claim it won't work. If you really want to do it, though, we're not going to stop you. Do you know any rituals or good luck charms that will ensure alpha access? I'm serious. We want to know. Throw it down in the comments if you've got any suggestions. Not getting in is just not an option. Don't do it for me. Do it for the beard. It's all about the beard, baby. Let's talk Hearthstone.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
So community manager Zariah posted a friendly reminder to test the Hearthstone store to get your golden Gelben Mekatork before he's gone. I probably butchered that. That's all right. This golden version of the card will no longer be available as a reward for testing the store once the beta ends. The end is in sight for the beta. Once Hearthstone is live, like more live than it is now, I guess, only the regular Gelben Mekatork will be available through crafting from Arcane Dust. A large patch will also accompany the official release of the game that will address a few of the bugs that have been niggling players at this point. Now, since Blizzard announced the addition of different card backs that will be available through different means, there's been a lot of chatter in the community expressing different opinions. One of those opinions was the argument that different card backs are a dangerous idea. It's a way to mark cards and add confusion that just isn't there in any other card game. There is a reason that all card backs in a deck should be identical. Any of you ever played a computer-based card game? Solitaire? Hearts? Something like that? They're like on every PC made since for fucking ever. Go ahead. Put me on pause. Pull it up in your menu now. Go ahead. Check it out. Now, change the card back. They have that option. Oh, you see what happened there? The whole fucking deck changed. Seriously, how do some people manage to breathe and walk at the same time? This is fucking... You know what? Speaking of which, I'm bringing it back. BlizzPro Bitch Session. So, Reaper of Souls is nearly upon us. So allow me to spin you a yarn, to tell you a tale. A tale of two Diablos. Many moons ago, on a warm day, May 2013, a young enough, bearded fellow, excitedly waited his PC to download a game his heart had yearned for. A dozen summers and a dozen winters had passed since he'd last slain demons in Sanctuary. Finally, it came to pass. Diablo 3 launched for PC. 'Twas broken as all fuck, but still the bearded gamer rejoiced. Demon Hunter was his first, and one never forgets his first. He played and played, often alone, but occasionally with a friend. He walked through Sanctuary, filling demon after demon with arrow after arrow. Many a dungeon knew the fearsomeness of his turrets, and finally the primeval fell before him. Then the bearded man did wander. He wandered like the dark stranger. He knew many other games, conquered many other bosses, and appeared on YouTube dozens of times. His demon hunter sat idle, her level less than 40, her bow still and silent. The bearded man married and received Diablo 3 for PlayStation 3, and it was glorious. Barbarian this time. And this time he slew the primeval many times. Level 60 came to pass, and half a dozen Paragon levels followed. The bearded man went back to his PC, hopeful for a Reaper of Souls beta that never came to pass. He was wrought with sorrow and overcome not only by his lack of beta, but by a UI fucking cluttered compared to his console triumphs. Now, the Reaper approaches. The bearded man cannot afford a PlayStation 4, and so he must find his way again amongst the cavalcade of buttons, widgets, and text. He must forge ahead again with his demon hunter while the XP boost remains. He must find again his will to keyboard and mouse, lest he miss the Reaper's coming entirely. Well, that does it for our show today. Subscribe right here, YouTube, our awesome channel. Comment. Subscribe to us on iTunes as well. Keep calm and don't kick my robot. Twizza's new Hearthstone show is going to be debuting soon. And of course, the other awesome shows on BlizzPro.tv. Listen and subscribe to The Edge and The Spotlight. Me, I'm all over the internet. Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Goodreads author. My book is available on Amazon. And of course, you want to check out BlizzPro.com. All the news, reviews, interviews, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. Stay beardy, my friends.